Hi everyone, Coach Eli here, and welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to put out an impromptu video, also known as an out of sequence video, which is what I'm trying to say. You see, sometimes when you make mistakes, you can just keep on moving forward because you can show people that you're human, right? Even as a coach, right? And I'm going to be putting out these out of sequence or impromptu videos every now and then because I really want to do as much as possible to help each and every one of you understand this modern world that we're all navigating nowadays in real time. This is a crazy digital modern world we've all been sucked into, and it's been uncharted. It's uncharted territory. And many people are struggling on how to navigate it and how to be successful, such as, dating or even business opportunities, or if you're trying to be a YouTuber, like myself or other people, and, you're struggling with it and you're just dealing with a lot of crap. This is why I put out these impromptu videos every now and then, in addition to what I'm already doing. So with that being said, today I want to talk about projecting. I've talked about projecting many times over the course of the last 5 years between a former YouTube channel I used to run and now this channel that I've been running for. It just hit its 3-year anniversary last month. Yay, right. And projecting is something that many people do when they're not feeling good about themselves. Now, you can ask me, hey Eli, how are you doing today? And I'd say, I'm doing fantastic today. I actually am doing fantastic, and quite honestly, I am fantastic each and every day. You know why I'm fantastic each and every day? Because I choose to be fantastic each and every day. The moral of this story is going to be mentioned right here. This is the moral of this entire story. And if you don't want to stick around for the rest of the video, then that's on you. But the moral of this story is this. It's how you take things and how you feel about things deep within. You're going to have people in your life that are going to attack you and project their insecurities onto you online and offline. But for this video, we're more so focusing online because there is a difference. And in actuality, the truth of the matter is people behave differently online than offline. Okay? So we're going to be discussing, stop projecting on the internet or fail at everything miserably. One more time. Stop projecting on the internet or fail at everything miserably. All right? So how does projecting affect people from accomplishing what they truly want to accomplish? Well, first of all, the people that are projecting are not feeling good about themselves deep within because they have unresolved issues from the past, many of them stemming back to their childhood and the way they were raised. But in other cases, it could be a relationship or marriage that's gone south or gone through divorce, right? People go through things. I understand that, and I think the rest of the world understands that. But even though we go through things in life all the time, right? It's how we handle those things. Do we handle those things, like I always say, my famous tagline is, do we handle those things respectfully, professionally, and maturely, or do we come out on the internet and whine and complain and project our insecurities onto everyone, right? Now, this message is, being catered to both men and women. I do coach both men and women, but I will say in all honesty, I see more issues regarding this topic with men. Why? Why is that? Well, first of all, like I've always said, women are emotional beings and they respond to everything emotionally first based on how they're feeling in the present moment. I think I've said that in almost every single video I've done for the last month or so. And yes, it sounds repetitive, right? But repetition is the mother of skill. And I'm going to continue to mention this to you guys out there that are struggling, to you guys that are struggling, that you need to understand that women respond to everything emotionally first based on how they're feeling in the present moment. And then they may end up reasoning with some logic afterwards. You guys out there are supposed to respond to everything by looking at it logically and processing it logically, right? And then possibly shedding some emotion afterwards. But that's not what's happening with many men nowadays. Many men nowadays have just basically given up on themselves. A lot of them have let themselves go. One of the biggest issues I see is men being overweight and obese. Now, don't get me wrong, women have the same issues, but women actually handle this differently than men do. They actually handle it a lot better for the most part, in my opinion. But what I've noticed, especially out here on YouTube, you have a lot of people that like to troll good creators like myself. They call these people trolls, haters, etc., right? Okay. And, these people are extremely overweight or obese. According to society standards, they're very unattractive. They don't look good. I'm not going to get too far into it because I'm not here to criticize. I'm just here to share what's actually going on and how to overcome this if you're in that position, and how to handle this if you're actually a good person like myself, so you don't let it affect you from creating your greatness, right? Okay. So, these people, they come on the internet and they do what's called hiding in plain sight, right? They'll hide in plain sight. They'll create multiple Google/YouTube accounts, and they'll create some fancy name, and they won't use their actual picture because what they want to do in essence is run their mouth and attack you, the good people like myself, the people that they perceive to be better than them. They want to attack you and talk all this smack and hate about you without the fear of any repercussion. Because, hey, if you found out who these people are, and you're being attacked and they take it too far, you could actually take some action, like I've had to do in the past, right? I've had to take some legal action in the past against some people out here, that were trolling me and took things in real life. And it is what it is. That's why these people try to keep themselves anonymous, right? Now, I've gotten myself to the point of where I just completely ignore this stuff. And this is where I would like to get the good people, the people that are in a better place than the trolls and haters. This is where I want you all to get to. I want you to get to the point of where you don't let it bother you, no matter what is said and done. I was on a live stream, the other day, and one of my good friends, his name is Dion. He runs the Sifu Smo channel, SIFU SMO channel, right? And I've been on his channel a couple of times over the last week or so. When he started doing some live streams. And it's interesting, all of these trolls and haters that used to come to my channel to troll and hate on me that I've now blocked and they can't even get a word in on my channel, what they will do is they will follow me to other channels that I appear as a live guest on their live stream and troll me there, right? And so, I'm trying to teach Dion to say, hey, dude, what do you want to do? You have two choices. You can be a drama channel and continue feeding into this and calling these people out, or you can block them all, get rid of all of them, and focus on a positive message. And it's not easy when you get sucked up in the drama on YouTube, for example. It's not easy to get out of it because initially you get a decent amount of traction, right? And that's actually your audience, right? But like I've said to people before, I'll say this again, okay? Creating drama content, and if you're a good person like myself, if you continue going back and forth with these types of people that, I hate to say it, I'm going to call them low-life scumbags. I'm going to call them just very immature, insecure people, not good people, right? If you're going to continue going back and forth with them, you're never going to get past a certain level. You're never going to grow past, that small drama audience of maybe 50 people. In some cases, it may be 100 people, right? But you need way more than 100 people out here on YouTube to grow a channel and make it sustainable and turn it into a business, right? So you're never going to grow past that until you remove all of them. Then what happens? What happens? Your audience goes from having 20, 30, 40, 50 people on your live streams to 1 or 2, right? Or 3 or 4, sometimes 0, right? And that's okay. That's exactly what you want, because in essence, at that point, you've gotten rid of that limited audience that wasn't going to get you anywhere in the first place. And now you're focusing on creating content between live streams and pre-recorded videos that are going to eventually, get you the right audience. YouTube will start suggesting your videos eventually, and they will find you the right audience that you can grow to a much greater level than the audience you used to have with this drama, trollish, hateful type of audience, right? And, a lot of good people like myself and my good friend Dion, who runs the Seafood Smoke channel, and many other good YouTubers, like in the past, and maybe to a certain extent with some people, they feel the need. Sometimes we feel the need. Sometimes I used to feel the need to call these people out and feed into them, call them out by name, and just, give them a piece of my mind and try to tell them, dude, what you're saying about me isn't true. You know what? They know it isn't true what they're saying about me. And quite frankly, I know what they're saying about me isn't true. So if I feed into it, in essence, I'm giving them what they want. They're triggering me at that point if I feed into it. I'm giving them more content to create on their sock accounts. A lot of these trolls and haters, they create a bunch of Google accounts, which we call sock accounts, because they'll go and troll many people. And, if they get banned on one account, then they'll come back in on a different account. And this more so applies to live streaming on YouTube. It more so applies to the live streaming aspect on YouTube. I'll tell you this. One of the best things you can do as a YouTuber to avoid people that are going to project onto you, such as these trolls or haters, or try to, make your life miserable, or try to slow down your purpose or your message out here. One of the best things you can do is what I'm doing. Record a bunch of pre-recorded videos. What's going to help you grow on YouTube, for example, is to focus on creating pre-recorded videos, because they're not there in the live chat to try to derail you, right? A lot of these trolls and haters, they try to derail your show and try to throw you off while you're live so they can see your reaction, and then take your reaction and make endless content out of it on their pathetic little sock accounts that they have, right? And so if you do pre-recorded videos, you're not going to give them that. Now, sure, they may hammer you in the comments section, but you can always ban them, or you can use the YouTube block words list, or use third-party applications like Nightbot to put block words in, and to, prevent most of that stuff from ever reaching your channel in the first place. There are so many things you can do as a good creator to avoid these trolls and haters, right? Because the more that we call them out, the more that we try to give them a piece of our mind, and the more that us good folks feel the need to prove that what they're saying isn't true about us, the more they're going to keep coming at us, right? You've got to ignore, and ignore. Now, before I wrap up this video here, to these people that, come on the internet and project. And it's not just YouTube. It's everywhere. It's Twitter. It's, Instagram. It's on Reddit. It's everywhere. People are trolling everywhere. I focus a lot more on YouTube for a couple of reasons. One, because that's where I primarily put out my content, and many other people put out their content, because YouTube is the largest video sharing platform in the world. Okay, and number two, YouTube has, this live stream aspect with a chat where it makes it very easy for trolls to come on in and try to derail your live stream, like I was mentioning a little bit ago, right? YouTube live streams have become a troll haven, right? Does that mean you should stop live streaming? No, I think live streams are very important, and you should throw them in from time to time. Or once you build a sustainable audience, depending on the content you create, you can do them more regularly. But while you're growing, more so when you're a smaller YouTuber and you're getting these trolls and haters attacking you to try to stunt your growth, focus more on the pre-recorded videos. But again, I focus more so on YouTube because it's happening more so out here on the YouTube platform, because it's the easiest place and quickest place that these trolls and haters can project their insecurities onto you. They can project their hate onto you. Okay? Again, like I was saying at the beginning of this video, if you're being attacked by trolls or haters, and you know what they're saying is true, you know what you're saying isn't true, you know what they're saying isn't true about you. Man, I can't even get my words out. But even if it is true, right? Why let it get to you, right? Let them run their mouths. Let them say what they're going to say. If they come to your channel, ban them and get rid of them. Don't acknowledge them and move forward, right? If you're a guest on someone else's live stream and they follow you there, you can ask the channel owner to remove those people because they're hateful people. If they don't remove those people, you can't force someone else that is running their own channel to ban people just because they're coming at you. But what you can do is tell that channel owner, hey, if you're going to allow these hateful people to come in here and talk smack about me and you and other people, listen, I can handle it. It's not a big deal. I just don't want to deal with any negativity. I will not come back to this channel unless you take care of that. I'm not giving you an ultimatum. It's not an ultimatum. It's an option. Because as an individual, which is what I'm trying to say, I get to choose who I want to associate with and who I don't want to associate with. I also get to choose, whose live stream panels I go on and whose I don't. That's totally up to me. See, and a lot of these trolls and haters, when you do this stuff, because you're trying to shut down their game with other positive creators, you're trying to help work through this, right? A lot of these trolls and haters, they try to, say, oh, you're ruining this person's channel. Oh, you can't take the heat and this and that, right? You just have to ignore that, and you have to do what's best for yourself. That's the bottom line. You have to do what's best for yourself. It is not, and I repeat again, it is not a forced thing. You're not trying to force these other creators that you're a guest on their live stream. You're not trying to force them to remove these people. It is not an ultimatum, again, which is what I'm trying to say. Okay? It is their choice. Just as much as it is my choice to ever come back on their channel and participate with them on a live stream or do any other collaborative videos in general. And again, for these people out there that are trolls and haters, there are so many better things you can do with your time. And you can even do things to start changing your life and bettering your life. I wholeheartedly care about you folks. I know you think you don't care about me. I honestly think you do care. And I honestly think you do wish you could be in a better position within yourselves, especially if you're overweight or obese. I bet you wish that you could be in better shape and be more attractive, right? Okay. I bet you wish you were more capable of, creating more genuine YouTube videos like I do, right? And you don't have to wish that. You can actually turn your lives around. It's your choice, just like it's my choice on whether I want to come at you or not, right? Or feed into you or not. It's your choice whether you want to troll or not. It's your choice whether you want to be overweight or not. It's your choice how you dress every day. It's your choice whether you shower or not every day, okay? It's your choice how you treat people, right? Because here's the thing. How you see yourself, like I've always said, is how the rest of the world is going to see you, right? How you treat others is how they're going to treat you, right? Now, I used to go toe-to-toe with a bunch of these people on YouTube. I no longer do it. Why? Because it's not worth my time. And it affects me from getting my real message out here to truly help people that want to be helped. But I will say this again, okay? If you are, if you come to the internet every day and you project your insecurities onto others, okay? Even for women that go on TikTok and complain about men, and then there are other men that complain about women on YouTube and TikTok and other places, okay? If you're going to come out here on the internet and project your insecurities, that's going to also affect your real life as well. It's going to affect every single aspect of your life. How will it affect it? Because you're going to take that shitty attitude that you're venting online about, and you're going to, take that into real life as well. So when you're around real life people, you're going to be repelling them because of your already crappy attitude you're projecting on the internet. A lot of you, like I said, you come on the internet because of the anonymity factor, or even if you're showing your face, using your name, one or the other, or however you're doing, even if you're using your name and people can identify you, you're coming out here and you're whining and complaining rather than taking actions and steps to turn your life around and better yourself so that way you can get what you really want. Men and women that, I'll wrap up by saying this, men and women that complain on the internet, that project on the internet, they do that because they feel that's the only way they can get attention. That's the bottom line. Now, for women, I can understand a little bit more because women are emotional beings, and women seeking validation is much more normal than men seeking validation. But for you guys out there, regardless of your age, and I see guys even in their 30s, 40s, and 50s doing this, right? For you guys to come on the internet and whine and complain and project your insecurities and seek validation, right? When these guys do these types of trolling things, right? They're seeking attention and validation, which is more feminine energy. So you can turn that around, okay? Like I said, start taking better care of yourselves. If you're overweight, lose the weight. Hit the gym every day, eat better, right? Okay? Buy some better clothes, shower every day, right? And start creating some more positive content. Maybe what you can do as a troll is come out here on YouTube and create a channel and say, I used to be a troll, and I'm no longer a troll because it was stupid and a waste of time. I'm going to tell you what I did and why I did it, and how I can help you work through it as well. You trolls could all have a purpose out there, right? You could have a real purpose by helping other people that are trolling to stop and more so focus on something positive by sharing your personal experiences. And there's another tip for you folks that could help you create some real content that might actually get you more than, 10, 20, 30, or 40 subscribers on your pathetic little sock accounts on YouTube/Google. So that's going to wrap up this video here today. I hope you folks learned something. Another video is coming to this channel soon. Please like, share, subscribe, bang the bell, select all notifications, and I'll catch you on the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.